OCO. So I've got a good little video today, I think. It's about finding inner peace and finding the things you need to do to make peace with yourself. One of those things I like to do is just, obviously I like to come out in nature and just sort of be here and be present with the spirits of the woods. And just the other day I was down here. I was going to make a video. I apologize for not making one this weekend, but I was sick, so I had a sinus infection, so I didn't get to make one this weekend. But came down here the other day to possibly make a video, and for the past week I've been obsessed with thinking about hawks, red-tailed hawks to be specific. And came down here, I got in my spot, and there was a red-tailed hawk right up there staring right at me when I walked by. So I just stood there and watched him for a little while, and I took some tobacco, some sacred tobacco out of my pouch, and I sprinkled some on the ground, and for the spirit of the hawk, and just watched him for a while, and it was really amazing. When he left, he kind of went behind me, behind this tree, and then down the creek, and went and perched on another branch up there, and just sat there for a while. And I was looking around for feathers over here, even though it's illegal to have hawk feathers in the U.S. But I figure if he gives one to me, I can put it on my sacred pipe, and I'm making a sacred pipe. Or actually, I've already made the bowl, and it's a hawk effigy, actually, and it's made out of sandstone, and I thought it was pretty cool. But and I'm going to show you guys when I get done making it. I have to make the shaft or the stem, and I have to find a good piece of wood to make that out of, so that I can fit into the pipe. So that's going to be on the next video, I think. If I can make the stem by then, it's going to be on the next video. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about peace and beliefs. Everybody has their own beliefs and what they believe in spiritually or otherwise. And I think that none of us should ridicule or mock someone else's beliefs. Just today on one of Bjorn's videos, someone was mocking his beliefs, and I didn't like that, so I retorted to that, and those comments got deleted, which is probably good because they don't need to be spread. But someone who mocks and ridicules someone else's beliefs are, in my opinion, not that strong in their own beliefs, because they have to seek some sort of verification by mocking someone else's beliefs. These are spiritual beliefs. These are sacred beliefs, and they shouldn't be mocked. We should all respect everyone's individual rights to believe whatever they want to believe. If you want to believe that gummy bears are some sort of god, then so be it. No one should say anything to you about that. And and I think that a lot of people would think that I'm kind of hokey, talking to tree spirits and rock spirits and water spirits and sprinkling tobacco on the ground, as an offering. But I don't care. I don't care. They can say whatever they want to say. I've done it all. I've been Catholic, and I've been pagan, and I've tried these different religions, and none of them was a fit for me. So I just went back to, the things that I felt close to, that is in my history and my past, and felt was right for me. So that's what I went back to. And that's what we should do. We should all respect everyone's individual right to believe whatever they want to believe, and believe in whatever they want to believe in, because that's important. As long as someone has something to believe in, then at the end of the day, that gives them hope, and that gives them a light to shine for the next day. Gives them someone to talk to in prayer, to help them, in their everyday lives, and that's an important thing. So you should just leave them alone and let them do what they want with that, because it's really an important thing. It's a spiritual thing. It's something that each of us holds dearly, I'm sure. Peace starts with inner peace. We cannot achieve inner peace. We cannot achieve outer peace without inner peace. We have to find peace within ourselves and forgive ourselves for the things that we've done to us and to other people. And sometimes that's hard to do. And in a lot of native languages, there is no word for sorry. Sorry is a word that doesn't exist in a lot of native languages, because you go to that person, instead of saying I'm sorry, you ask for their forgiveness. Will you forgive me for that? And that puts peace on both parties a lot of times. If one is forgiven, then both people kind of find a peace in that. And that's important for the soul. That's, again, inner peace, and that's what we need to try to obtain. So, we have to make amends with what we have done, and start taking responsibility for ourselves. And that's in our everyday practices. We got to take responsibility for ourselves and the things that go on around us, because the life we live is our responsibility. At the end of the day, it's nobody else's fault that we fail or achieve things. Those are our responsibilities. If we fail at something, we can't blame anybody but ourselves, because we either didn't work hard enough, didn't study hard enough, or just didn't do the right things, or we might just not be a right fit for whatever it is that we're trying to achieve. And we just got to reevaluate and move on to the next thing that we have lined up in our lives that we want to achieve. And maybe that one next time will progress to something better. So maybe we'll, and that's what you need to work for. That's what working for something is you're striving for it, you're working for it. And you can't really blame anybody but you. And I do that all the time. Blame myself for a lot of things that I don't get done or accomplished or achieved in life. When we forgive ourselves, then we can forgive other people. And we as humanity have to let go of our past, honestly, especially a past that we did not live in. We can't find inner peace when we have inner hatred in ourselves on both sides of the table. So we have to find that inner peace somewhere so that we can forgive those and receive forgiveness on both sides of the table, so that we can stop divisions and have unity. And that's what the leaders of our world are afraid of, is unity. They don't want us to unite. It's dangerous. It's scary for them. That's the biggest weapon we have. And we can't use it because we don't have all the parts to put it together. And it's important that we find inner peace and learn forgiveness. If we don't do that, we're going to just continue the turmoil and division, and we're going to let them keep dividing us, and that's not good. And that just doesn't go for that. It goes for family, for friends. I would rather have friends than not have friends, and divisions and friends, So I think forgiveness is a big deal, and we need to just get closer to that. And even if you find inner peace and it's just you, sure, you may not be able to change the world, but you can change your world. And your world is important, especially to you and the people around you, because they live in very close proximity to your world. So your world is very important to them. And when you find inner peace and you find a way to make amends for things, then the other people around you, surprisingly, will probably start doing the same thing, because you have an effect on them. And we just got to keep positive and think positive. Sorry, I made some footnotes and I keep going back to them. And you know, if you ever feel like giving up, if you ever feel like it's not worth trying anymore, just remember this one thing. None of this would exist if giving up was a solution. So with that, I'm going to let you guys go, and I'm going to head back to the house because it's getting dark, and yeah. But I want to show you something before I go. The other day I was down here, and when I was down here the other day actually looking at the hawk, I actually saw something really cool, and I'm going to show it to you. It's up in a tree. Holy shit, there's deer. Look at those deer. See that rock? It is growing out of the tree. How awesome is that? That is so crazy. That's like 8 foot off the ground. All right, guys. So I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe, and just remember, find some inner peace, find some inner happiness, and we're gonna get up through all this crap together. Take it easy. Oh, before I go, I wanted to tell you guys about a channel that is really cool. You should go check it out. I suggest you go check it out. They're building a hobbit house, and it's really cool. I heard the plans on the last video. I think it's going to be really interesting, and really, really neat to see the progress of the building of this hobbit house. The channel is called Luke and Mum. That's Luke and MUM, Luke and Mum. And I'll put a link in the description, and I'll put a link right about here somewhere, I think, or maybe up here. I don't know, somewhere up there. But go check them out. It's really cool. Please give them a subscribe and give them some likes, some comments, and because they're a really cool channel, and I really enjoy watching them. And I'm really going to enjoy the progress of this hobbit house. So go and check them out, and I'll talk to you guys later.